Hello, friends. Welcome to today's football prediction on Betkraft. Okay, it's another Wednesday morning. Today it's the 7th day of August 2024. As usual, we have so many games that supposed to go down today. And today we have some of these games. We'll have a UEFA Champions League qualifying matches once again, and some other club matches that we brought forward for you. In a short while, we'll be looking at these games one after the other. We'll be looking at how they performed on recent occasions, and also the performances from home and away, and also making our verdict on these very encounters in a short while. But I want to ask those of us who are yet to subscribe, who are new to our channel, to kindly take out time to hit the subscription button right now, so that you don't miss out on our subsequent games that will be coming up on this channel on a daily basis. Okay. All right, that being said, without further ado, we head to the business of today. And today we start with the UEFA Champions League match qualification match, where we'll have Białystok of Poland coming up against Bodo Glimt of Norway. And all right, as usual, we have to take a look at how these two teams have fared in recent games. And we look at Białystok, the home side. They've been able to achieve 5 victories in the last 6 encounters, and they've also had 1 loss. And away side, Bodo Glimt, on the other hand, have been able to achieve 4 wins as well as 1 draw and 1 loss in the past 6 recent encounters. And when you look at how these two teams have fared from home and away perspective, you see that Białystok, the home side, have achieved 7 wins in the past 10 home games. They've also had 2 draws as well as 1 loss. That is to say, they've gotten a 70% victory in the past 10 home games that they played out so far. That's a very good one. And the away side, on the other hand, also in the past 10 away games, have seen 7 wins also from away, but they've had 2 losses as well as 1 draw. Bodo Glimt, as we know, is a very good side also in Norway, and they're doing very well at the moment. And when you put all this together, it is a very difficult call to make. But I still believe that the home side, Białystok of Poland, are likely to achieve a result in this one. And our verdict is actually the home side, either to win or draw, and under 4.5. That's our verdict for that very game. All right, that will take us to the next game, which is also a UEFA Champions League match, where we'll have Slavia Praha of Czech Republic coming up against Union Saint-Gilloise of Belgium. When you look at recent games for both sides, you can see that Slavia Praha have been able to achieve 5 victories in the last 6 games. They've also had a 1 draw. Union Saint-Gilloise, on the other hand, have achieved 4 victories, also having 2 draws in the last 6 games that they played out so far. And when you look at how they performed from home and away perspective, you can see that Slavia Praha have been able to achieve 7 victories as well in the past 10 home games that they had. 2 draws and also 1 draw and also 1 loss. Actually, that loss was in the game against AC Milan, where they lost that by 3-1. That was March this year. But Union Saint-Gilloise, on the other hand, have been able to achieve also 7 victories from away. They've also had 3 draws. They've not lost a single match from away. All right, and looking at the situation here, we know that Slavia Praha, the Czech side, is a very, very strong side. We saw how they've been performing in the Champions League in recent years, and they're doing very well at the moment. So in this very encounter, we do not expect the home side to lose. We also expect to see the home side either win or draw, and under 4.5 goals once again. Home win or draw, and under 4.5. That's our verdict for that very encounter. And that will take us to the next game. And actually, the next game is in Czech Republic, second division, where we have Baník Ostrava 2, who will be up against Varnsdorf. All right. When you look at the recent games for Baník Ostrava 2, they've been able to achieve 4 victories in the past recent 6 games that they had so far, and they've also had 1 draw as well as 1 loss. And the away side, on the other hand, Varnsdorf manager 5 wins as well as 1 draw. And in the last 6 games that they had. And when you look at the performances from home and away perspective, you can see that the home side, Baník Ostrava, have been able to achieve 8 victories in the last 10 home games that they played out so far. They've lost 1 game playing from home, and also they've had 1 draw. And the away side, on the other hand, the Varnsdorf have only managed 2 victories in the last 4 away games that they played out so far. They've also lost they've also lost 6 games, as well as 2 draws in the last 10 away games for the away side. So when you put all that together, it is the home side who has the upper hand in this one, who is highly likely to rise to the occasion and achieve a result in this one. And so we do expect the home side winning outrightly in this very game. Home win. That's our verdict for that very encounter. And that will carry us to the next. And the next game that we have for you is in Egyptian Cup, where we have Cerematic Cleopatra who will be up against El Gaish. All right, Cleopatra in the last 6 have achieved 2 victories, 2 draws, as well as 2 losses. And El Gaish, on the other hand, have managed just 1 victory, 2 draws, as well as 3 losses in the past recent 6 games that they have so far. You know, when we bring it down to how both teams have fared from home and away perspective, you can see that Cleopatra have been able to achieve 5 victories. They've also had 2 draws, as well as they also have 3 draws, as well as 2 losses in the past 10 home games that they played out so far. Remember, this is a cup match, and when you look at the away side, El Gaish, they've had 2 victories from away. They've also had 3 draws, as well as 5 losses in the past 10 away games that they played out so far. You know, when you look at also how those 2 teams have fared from head-to-head perspective, you can see that the last time both teams met saw Cleopatra playing from home defeating this side by 2-1. And prior to that, we also saw El Gaish, when they played from home, achieving the victory against Cleopatra by 1-0. And the other 3 occasions that they met saw them playing out draw, on those 3 occasions. So it's a very tight game, if you ask me, but we still do expect Cleopatra to not lose outright in this very encounter. So it is the home side to win or draw, and under 3.5. That's our value for that very encounter. Home side winning or draw, and we're not going to see more than 4 goals in this very game. All right, and that takes us to the next game for the day. It is in Poland, Poland Cup, where we have Chojnice coming up against Wisla Puławy. And when you look at the home side, Chojnice, in the past 6 encounter, they've been able to achieve just 2 wins, 3 draws, as well as 1 loss. And the away side, Wisla Puławy, have been able to manage just 1 victory, but have lost 4 games in the past 6, and they've had 1 draw. All right, taking a look at how these two teams are fared from home and away perspective, you can see that the home side, Chojnice, have managed to achieve 5 victories in the past 10 home games that they had so far. They've also had 3 draws, as well as 2 losses playing from home. And the away side, Puławy, have managed to achieve 3 victories from away. They've also had from away, actually they have managed 2 victories from away. They've also had 5 draws, and as well as they've also had 6 draws, as well as 2 losses from away. All right, 2 victories, 2 losses, as well as 6 draws in the past 10 away games that they played out so far. So when you put that all together, you look at head-to-head, you can see that Chojnice, and the last time they met, saw them playing out a 1-1 draw. That was in November last year, and prior to that, we saw Puławy playing from home, winning by 1-0. But right before that, we also saw Chojnice also playing from home and achieving victory. And in this very occasion, we expect to see the home side, Chojnice, either winning or draw, and under 3.5 once again. Yeah, home win or draw, and under 3.5. That's our verdict for that very encounter. And that takes us to the next game, which will be the last for the day. It is in Finland, 2nd division, where we have JJK coming up against Clubby 04. And JJK, the past 6 games, have been able to achieve 2 wins in the past 6 games. They've also had 3 draws, as well as 1 loss in the past 6 encounters that they had. And Clubby 04, on the other hand, have achieved 4 wins, 1 draw, as well as 1 loss in the past recent 6 games that they had so far. So when you look at the performances from home and away perspective, you can say that the home side, JJK, have managed to achieve only 2 victories in the past 10 home games that they had so far. They've also had 4 draws, as well as 4 losses in the past 10 home games that they played so far. And the away side, on the other hand, Clubby 04 have 6 victories in the past 10 away games, and also achieving 2 draws, as well as 2 losses in the past 10 away games that they played out so far. When you put all that together, the last time both teams met was in May this year. We saw Clubby 04 defeating the side by 3-0. On that occasion, Clubby 04 played from home, and prior to that, the last time was 2018, where they played out a 2-2 draw. On that occasion, Clubby 04 also played from home. This time around, Clubby Oppo is playing from away, and we do expect to see them achieving victory in this one because it seems from the last meetings that Clubby Oppo is way better than this team, seeing that they defeated this side by 3-0. All right, we do expect their away side rising to the occasion and winning outrightly. Clubby Oppo to win. That's our party for this very encounter. All right, that brings our predictions for you today on Betkraft to a conclusion, and I wish you the very best of luck. I hope your ticket goes green once again, and also remember to play responsibly. It's only a football game. Remember that. Play with what you can afford to lose. And that being said, remember to some people split this my prediction, and also they keep on winning all the time. Each time they split this prediction, it's usually the very best way of doing that. So that being said, tomorrow is another day. We'll be coming up with predictions tomorrow, and until then, keep winning.